The story The Fox and Arthur. Arthur used to play at home all the time. One Sunday after lunch, his parents asked, Arthur, should we take a walk? Oh, yes, Arthur answered. Arthur grabbed his favorite toy, a stuffed fox, and went out with his parents. They went up the hill and followed the path leading to the forest. Arthur enjoyed taking a stroll, but he stared down at his feet, and often checked that his toy was all right. So he was not going very fast. His parents told him, Arthur, stay close to us so you don't get lost. Arthur was about to answer when he looked up from his feet and stopped. Suddenly, he could no longer see his parents. He could see only trees and bushes. He called them, Mommy! Daddy! Where are you? Nobody answered. Arthur was afraid. He sat down and sighed very hard. Where are my parents? How am I going to find my way back home? The forest seemed very large and threatening. Suddenly, a red shadow came out from a bush and stopped in front of him. Hello, said the red shadow. Why are you sad? Arthur looked closer and saw that it was a fox, a real one, with sharp eyes, thin paws, and a fluffy tail. Hello, Arthur answered. I'm sad because I cannot find my mommy and daddy. They shouldn't be very far away, the fox said. Come with me. We'll find them. Arthur got up and followed the fox's fluffy tail. Do you live here? He asked. The forest scares me. Yes, I live in the forest, the fox answered. Sniffing yellow flowers here, red flowers there. I know it by heart. I know it by day. When it is hot, when the air is heavy, and the smells are strong, and I know it by night in the fresh, cool air, and I gaze at the stars from the hilltop. The fox kept walking and looked at everything around him. He stopped and turned to Arthur. Look at the trees, he said. These are pines. They smell good. Arthur smelled the perfume air which almost tickled his nose. The fox started walking again and soon stopped next to a rock. Touch the white stone, he said. It's soft. Arthur put his hand on the smooth, cool stone and then placed it on his cheek, which was warm. Next to the white stone there was grey rock with green moss, but also purple flowers and yellow flowers. So many colors, exclaimed Arthur. After a few moments, the fox said, Listen to the cicadas. They sing all afternoon when it is hot. Arthur could barely hear him, because the cicadas were singing very loudly. When they were quiet, Arthur could hear birds. They went up the hill, and at the top the fox sat down in the shadow of a tree, on a mat of pine needles. Just behind the tree there was a cliff of grey stone overhanging the woods. From here I can see the whole forest, the fox said, and the birds in the sky, the butterflies, the bees, and the clouds at night. I see the bats and the fireflies. I hear the crickets and watch the stars. Arthur also stood under the tree and admired the sea of green woodland below, with dots of white stones, and when the wind blew, he felt the warm air with the smell of pine and the earth drifting up. They went down the hill and were again in the heart of the forest. The forest is a wonderful place, the fox said to Arthur. It is full of extraordinary sounds, colors, smells, and textures. You just have to look around you. Are you still scared? Oh, no, Arthur said. Everything is so beautiful. Thank you for showing me the forest. From now on, when I'm walking, I will look at everything around me and not only at my feet. The fox said, Your parents are behind these big bushes. Go to them. Arthur hugged the fox to thank him and ran to his parents. Mommy! Daddy! I finally found you! Arthur exclaimed with relief. Practice some keywords of this text. Fluffy, fluffy. Sniffing, sniffing. Gaze, gaze. Perfumed, perfumed. Tickled, tickled. Mouse, mouse. Extraordinary, extraordinary. Textures, textures. Relief, relief.